mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't force the ball into a bad situation, but we're definitely trying to get a touchdown here.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The sweet feet. Time. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Michigan offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agreed.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Oh, better look out. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to march in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown Wolverines. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds his man, it's Peoples. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds his tight end. Pulled down for the tackle. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball?
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
for the third time today. Looking for more room. The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Davey, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Quarterback adapting. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes the grab on the shot. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Buys a little time with his feet. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They built a comfortable lead, and Michigan is firmly in control.
Hail to the victors has been playing. This team has handled the moment, handled the game as well as any Michigan team we've seen. They know every year this will be a fight, but Michigan has brought it, and Ohio State hasn't responded.
And I think Michigan has just done a better job executing here in the 2nd half. I love the way they've mixed in the run with the pass offensively. Defensively, they're doing a great job communicating. They're just the more locked-in team here late in the game.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. On the move to his left. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Quarterback. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Michigan. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, lost a throw. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number one beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Buys a little. That's caught. It's Peoples. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Sayin. Now rolling to the left. There he goes. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Buckeyes are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds his big tight end, and he's knocked down.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Great job by the defense watching the QB's eyes, and how about tackling the catch? He wasn't able to throw it deep down the field, but as soon as the guy made the snag, down he went.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants.